What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. We are currently upgrading our PCs.
The new Apex Vision TV PC.
iRacing.
You should be able to record and stream with the new processor that you.
iRacing was giving me hell, and as much as I love AMS2, and R Factor is kind of dead. Needed something to race on, but so I upgraded some parts. Did a new processor, new radiator, but that's what's up, Josh. That's cool and all, but the real reason I'm here. Check this shit out. Triples. So stay tuned for that. I've actually never driven on triples. Stay tuned. After a long, painful night of building PCs and getting screamed at by that guy.
I wasn't screaming at anybody.
Look at these PCs.
George needs a 1,000-watt power supply.
George needs a 1,000-watt power supply.
My gaming PC isn't on, but it looks okay. It's all right.
And then this is his backup PC.
Yeah, I redid my entire sim rig.
So I'm gonna sit down and we're gonna go live and just talk about the triples experience. Alright, so we are gonna be driving the modded BMW in a settle Corsa at Daytona.
I don't usually use this view, I use the other one, but both of them are pretty good in this car.
Which view do you use?
Press the P button, top right, hit it again, I use this view usually, but but you're meant to drive in the other one. You're supposed to drive in this one. Supposedly is what people say.
I would think this one is, because this one it feels like you're
in the cockpit, but that view doesn't work for all the cars. So I looked on Reddit and people were like, yeah, I drive in cockpit view on my triples. If it does look off, it's because I have the bezel kit on and the monitors look a little bit off with the bezel kit. I need to do some settings and readjust a little things here and there, but I don't know. We'll take David's word for it after he drives on it for a bit. For me, it's been a game changer. You can actually see cars on your left and right, and you can race with them a little bit better, just because you have that view of, and everything looks and feels like it's going faster too, because you can see out the side windows now. I don't know if you're gonna have that same experience, but yeah, everything looks like you're going faster. So the big change for me when I was driving here at Daytona is you can feel and look at the bank. So Daytona, it doesn't feel like it's flat anymore, because look to your left.
Look to my right. Oh yeah.
So the bank doesn't feel like it's flat anymore, like on a single screen. On triples, it looks like you're actually on a bank, which is super freaking cool.
This is what I've been looking forward to checking. I didn't look off to the right like I wanted to.
I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so you guys can get kind of the full effect here. Just to look at what David's looking at.
It gets so much darker when you go right there. Wow. Yeah, this is next level.
There's still settings that I have to dial in. This is just the first week of us having it. Me and George, it took us forever to kind of get these settings in the way we liked it. But iRacing looks perfect in my opinion, and so does AMS2. But it's just Assetto is just really weird for me to dial in as much as I've tried. Do you feel like you're going faster?
picking up on some traffic now.
Because that was a really big thing for me. Yeah, just wait until you start passing them.
Yeah. Ah!
So you see them in your peripheral, and it's game changing.
Yeah.
Because you can get really close to them now. So look.
That's pretty cool. Oh! FSR is working. It's been a while since I drove. Now this kind of, I was trying to look over to the right.
It's hitting the fan.
12 laps.
I told you I was really messing with you. You get extra pressure.
Uh-oh. Put it on retard mode. It's not great.
You put it on retard mode, proceeds to die.
Well, it didn't seem like they took off. I almost thought that was the rolling start. I almost thought it was going into a rolling start.
Well, it looks like a lot of people are locking up though. You see how cool it is? Look to your left.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can see them clear as day.
Now, now, couple questions. Why didn't you go with curved over your flat monitors, and what are these monitors?
So these are the LG 32NBs, I think is what they're called. So I had a talk with my brother about it, and one, I don't think we had the space for curved monitors here. But two, with a curved monitor, we felt like we had more play with a flat monitor versus curved, because the curve is always going to have that curve to it. But I can curve these to as much as I want to. I can curve a flat panel as much as I want to, wherever I want to. All we have to
you
do
can
is
angle it?
Yeah, all we have to do is measure the degrees. A curve will always have that 1000R or that 1500R or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked online, I looked on the forums, and I asked around, and everybody said that flat was kind of the way to go, more so than curved. And we've been messing with the view, we've been messing with the angles, we've been messing with everything on this for a while now. So this isn't like the fine. If you guys in the comment section are like, oh my god, FOV police, like, I get it. We're still messing with it. We're still trying to get it spot on. I think that for us, putting these monitors on for the first time, we did a pretty good job. But
it was hard as shit.
It was hard, yeah. It was hard. Well, I mean, we stayed up till 2 in the morning?
Yeah.
We stayed up till 2 in the morning putting them on. We thought it'd be a pretty easy thing, but we stayed up pretty late to put them on, so...
the worst part was definitely trying to close the gap between the monitors.
Yeah.
Between the side monitors and the center monitor.
And the other thing is that the bezels...
Yeah, that's just crazy.
The bezels on this monitor are so thin, I think it hurts us more than it helps us in that aspect too. So,
it's crazy. Like I'm used to the monitor. Well, the sensors kind of showing up in this area.
Yeah.
But you can see them.
Yeah, you can. More so, it's not the sensors that I'm trying to see. It's the other cars that I'm trying.
But that's what I'm saying. I seen it say someone was coming.
Right.
And then I looked to the left and I could see like they were like directly next to me.
So my thing is that the big thing for me is I want to be able to see the other cars. That's like the number one thing for me. Also, what I did find myself doing more is with a flat panel. With a flat panel, like one monitor, I wasn't more so looking into the apex as I was turning, but when you have a triple monitor, you're really practicing those good driving habits of looking at the apex, making sure your tires are where they're supposed to be, this and that. And I know that's really weird to say, like, you know, I could have done that on a flat panel.
Oh,
but I just feel like
slow.
I just feel like more so here, I'm moving my head more than I used to on a flat panel. So that's really cool too.
So I mean, we both watched OC Racing. He had triple monitors.
Yeah, he had like LG OLED.
No. But before he got his new ones, what I'm about to ask is, in comparison to what he had before he switched to those new ones, where would you kind of rank these? Because the old ones were just 1080p's, right? I believe he said they were like 27-inch 1080p.
So I asked on the forums, and everyone on the forums that responded to my post, thank you. I'm sure some of you are watching this video maybe. I will say that the guys in the forums told me that anybody who mostly went 27-inch, they wish that they would have went 32-inch. So that was a big thing for me, is that I really wanted to do the 32 inches because everyone was like, yeah, I did the 27, but it's just not as good as the 32. So I decided to go ahead and do the 32. These panels are 2560 by 1440, and they're 165 hertz. However, they are 4 millisecond response time. I don't know if you guys are iffy on your response time with your 1 milliseconds and whatnot, but for shooters, I'm used to a 1 millisecond response time or a 2. For driving, 4 should be just fine. Anything 4 to 5 should be just fine. And these were like $200 a piece. So I think I ended up spending just around $700 for these. So I think they do just fine. I'm running a 3070 on these monitors. If anybody tells you that you cannot run a 3070 on these monitors, they are incorrect. I have had no issues at all, whether it be in iRacing, whether it be in Assetto, whether it be in any major sim title. I have had zero problems running these triple monitors with a 3070.
Not gonna lie, I want it.
And that's at 2560 by 1440. So if anybody tells you you can't run it on a 3060 Ti or a 3070, they don't know what they're talking about at all. Because I was told by several people this wouldn't work. And
here we are.
As you can see, it's working perfectly fine.
So, I think it's a game changer, and I'm not gonna lie. It never crossed my mind until, like, I got to experience it now, and like I definitely get it. Like, I think the part that kind of helps is, like, obviously you do feel like you're in the car more, but the bezel-less kit makes a difference. So for me, I was thinking about the ultra wide at like a pretty aggressive angle, but it's funny, like you spent less than what the ultra wide I was looking at cost. You got more real estate.
That's a little weird now, just because this corner it's always been the sim racing corner, but now it's legit sim racing corner.
Yeah, no kidding. I definitely think it's a game changer. Just from the outside, I'm able to see so much more when people come up next to you on the left and right.
And it's not a crazy, like, you have to turn your head to look at it. George brought this up the other day. You can just look in your peripherals and see it.
Yeah, you can kind of glance off.
You don't have to turn your head fully. And I think that's a really good part about it. I think me and George got the angles just right and the distance just right. So that's good. It takes some playing, guys. It's not plug and play. As much as I would like it to be, it's not. But it also takes some software, some you fiddling with the software as well. So you just got to think about that as well. Kind of go from there.
I'm sitting here pushing.
Sir, do you have ABS on?
I don't know.
Rotate the right hand dial.
Thumb knob?
Yeah, you have traction on too, don't you? You'll go faster with it on.
Or out. Right too early there.
It's a good mod.
Yeah, I'm also gonna title this a mod review. So now that we've been driving a little bit, let's go ahead and get into the car. Can you check the record? See how long it is?
Yeah. Press the camera button one more time, just to see which view you like.
While we're here, while we're in there, may as well talk about this mod. So I do remember like one of the big deals about LFM coming to Assetto Corsa was like, how are they gonna come with all these modded cars? You know, what does that look like? Are people gonna be expected to buy each mod? And they had free versions of all the cars. Right now I'm driving the BMW. You said it was about $2.
I think it was £3.99, something like that, which is like $4.
So basically,
but I got it in a bundle.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to send me that so I can post it in the video.
Yeah, I will.
But I mean, in my opinion, you know, you always worry about iRacing. You know, for example, you gotta buy each car individually. But you know, there's a balance. You don't. Me personally, like, I like cheaper packs and bundles and stuff, but I don't want free cars that are like terrible mods. And I low-key noticed that with some of the LFM cars. This feels pretty good. It feels similar to the way it does in iRacing, meaning it gives a little bit of understeer when you really push it, but it does everything you want it to do for the most part. Now, this is the BMW M Hybrid V8. Doesn't have the best real-world track record. To put it in perspective, its first win was on accident by like millimeters with Porsche's 963.
Because someone got disqualified.
Yeah, the 963 guys got DQ'd, and that's how it got its first win. For a little bit there, they were running in P3 during the Daytona. It's funny, I ran a poll on Apex. Nobody had faith that BMW would get it together. I think we kind of need them to get it together because
I was gonna say, and they didn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I don't know how
Daytona,
long.
they didn't either.
I don't know how long they'll stay in any.
Both BMWs were out of the race, right? At Daytona, they retired, right?
I don't think they retired. I think they just were several laps down.
One of the Acuras I know was like 80 laps down or something like that.
Yeah.
It was not a good race for Acura either, unfortunately.
So we'll have to see what all comes with the bundle. But I mean, whatever the bundle costs is worth it because this car is incredible. I'll change the view a little bit just so you can see the car from some different angles. But I mean, you can see the carbon fiber like in the weave and
yeah, man, RSS makes some good mods.
they make a lot of GT1 mods too, don't they?
Yeah, I have a couple of those. I have a Toyota GT1 on here and a Ferrari on here too.
I really like that you can see the lap times right there.
Yeah, I agree. This is one of the cars that, in this view, it actually has a really good, feel as far as the view angles go. You're not able to see that right side mirror, which kind of sucks, but other than that, it actually has a pretty good view.
I think this one feels the most. It feels more like you're in the car versus like. Because that's the thing. I feel like my legs is past.
Right, I agree.
The screen.
I totally agree.
I'm just cruising. I'm trying to push the car. See how close I can get.
George wants me to let you experience what he experienced the other day.
Huh. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. Go ahead and end the video. The triples are fantastic. Not gonna lie, I want to do it now.
It's not as expensive as you would think it is. I wish that I could have afforded 3 of those panels though.
And the thing is, like,
ass.
the LG with the aggressive like angle, that thing is like $1,400 or $1,200, and it's less
OLED though, isn't it?
I don't know, but it's less surface area, and I mean, this is fine. I'm not leaving.
So what people originally told me to do was to keep the 49 and put 2 27s on the end of the 49.
Yeah, that's next level. I'm not doing that.
I didn't want it. I don't know. I just wanted to do 332s. I didn't really want to keep the 49. It was time.
Move on, right?
Yeah, it was time. Get a new experience.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of feeling these triples. All right, stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out his page as well. Got some pretty cool videos. Stay tuned. Apex Vision out. Three's Company. Stay tuned.